Oh, Saga. He was just retelling the story.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Ellen. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've
Casey.
managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people,
Yeah.
making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours.
So you should believe him.
What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Casey hasn't seen any of the crazy stuff, right? It's only been Saga who saw all of it. So I think it's probably a lot more unbelievable for him.
It's insane. And there's so much of it.
No kidding.
Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
They have the clicker for sure.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
Let's find out. Well, I mean, we know that he probably is confused. Does he have an incentive to hide anything? I would hope not. We don't know.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages.
Oh.
That's how he knows the cult has the clicker.
Why is he not showing it to us?
Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Wait, I don't like the implications of that then. If we want him to go back, does that mean that Alan has to go back? Oh, it's... it's kind of absurd and surreal how he's talking like, oh yeah, there's this dark presence and we've been stuck for 13 years, blah 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 blah. Batshit crazy. But we believe it. Because we've seen enough to believe it. Alan?
Okay. Mr. Wake, I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
Show
You're
me.
not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them.
I'll just read them and then I'll give it back to you. Make photocopies.
Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the cult of the tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
I want the bigger version of that. Thank you.
Standing inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the cult of the tree. Her mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her, her life, her past. She didn't accept it. She stepped out of the trailer. She needed air, but she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew her weapon, shouted, ran after him.
Wait, there were a few interesting lines there just now. Her mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her. Her life, her past, she didn't accept it. So at this point in the future, it sounds like Saga's gonna learn something. She's not just an FBI agent written into the story. There's some relevance to her daughter drowning and all this stuff too. Oh, this is the closed room before. Oh, shoebox. We put the big medical kit inside the shoebox, right? As Alan. But yeah, Saga can only access her own shoebox. That's it. Makes sense. Okay, fair enough. Missing posters. Yeah. There's a lot going on. Wonder if that ever changes. Oh, I can't read the letter from my mom anymore. Why is there a little stool next to Logan? That picture of Logan is not, is that a teenager? That looks a little bit younger than a teenager, which worries me because Rose said that apparently Logan died earlier. So that's not very reassuring. Alan Wake interview.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Seems fair. Standing inside the trailer at the outskirts of Watery. Where is the clicker? On the outskirts of Watery. Trailer near Watery, huh? Good place to start. Can't say I understand all this, but if Wake is telling the truth, then his magic light switch is the most tangible lead. Let's start there. Cult of the Tree. You know, back in Alan's Dark Place, didn't they say it's called Cult of the Word? Seems like it's slightly different.
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
We clearly see the tree in the real world, but in the Dark Place, we barely saw trees, right? Wake's clicker in cult possession somewhere in Watery. Trailer is significant somehow? That's it for now. Oh, did I not do a lot of the previous ones? Sure. Wait, no, this was in Cauldron Lake? These are just random ones. Cult stashes. Near a bridge. At Cauldron Lake. A note inside encouraging cultists to dehumanize their victims. That's crazy. Cult of the Tree. Wake said the cult could be followers of Scratch. They all have the clicker after all. Note reminding cultists that victims are like animals, dehumanizing them. Cult goal? No. Well, I don't think these are goals. Cult working for or with someone? Why work for Scratch? What does a cult get out of it? And they're sacrificing people too. Cult
Doesn't
ritual?
look right.
Who's involved? Dehumanizing the people is part of it. They are the predators. Their victims are just prey. I think that's it for now. I don't see any more. This stuff seems to reset periodically. The fact that we've seen or not seen it.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult.
Oh!
Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
That's the same flannel that he was wearing in American Nightmare, isn't it? He's been wearing that for a long time. From now on, you can switch between Alan and Saga's stories via the bucket in the janitor's break room. Feel free to play in whatever order you choose. God. No thank you. I'd like to be Saga for a little bit, please. Especially since it's actually daytime right now.
You wrote these pages in the Dark Place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them. I remember writing an endless amount of pages, but when this happened before, the pages were being sent from the Dark Place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
Casey, you don't want to come with me? You're just gonna sit around here for a bit? Oh, we want to drive to Watery already? We're go-getters, aren't we? Makes sense. Are we gonna get bolt cutters anywhere? That would be very nice, wouldn't it? Hey, so the last time we were in town, I don't believe we went over here. I kind of wrapped all the way around it. Can we go check that place out first?
A mistake.
I'll be sure to add that to the list.
See, the thing about us being stuck in the mine place and looking at maps and stuff, we don't hear what people are saying because it's not paused. Gotta be careful.
Hi, welcome.
Hi.
Okay. Past favorite Deerfest floats. Go.
The yarn puppet monstrosity.
Stuffed moose and squirrels one.
No, thank you. Those beady dead marble eyes still give me nightmares.
Deerfest is coming. Soon.
Hello, and welcome to Coffee World,
Oh dear.
Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to children of all ages, just like our coffee.
Oh.
So, take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin! Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express! Oh! Soak in some local history at the Watery well, where two serial killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims.
Pleasant.
It's not haunted. No. Come join Mocha Moose and the goats at our amusement park petting zoo. Just don't share your coffee with the goats. Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee. Seriously, it's not amusing. Take in amazing views from the slow roaster Ferris wheel. I can almost see the Watery Lighthouse trailer park.
Watery.
This is so much fun! And finish off at our beautiful gift shop where seniors and children under 10 receive a 9% discount on keychains and propane tanks. Welcome
Propane
to
tanks?
Coffee World. We guarantee you'll jaw a great time.
Where the fun is percolating.
This is the third time I've requested something be done about the TV in my room. It keeps going on by itself. It's keeping me awake all night.
Yes, sir, I'm terribly sorry for that. We've called a professional electrician. In the meantime, have you tried unplugging the TV for the night?
Oh, there's an idea, Einstein. Why don't I just get rid of everything I'm paying for in that room while I'm at it? Sleep on the floor. Go to the toilet in the corner. Hey, I'm not unplugging it. You're fixing it.
Of course, sir.
Unplugging it for now might be the only solution we have, so take it or leave it. Ooh, we don't have very many bullets and all. Hey, we got a flashlight now. Can we look at this place properly? There's people. Oh yeah, I think it's a little bit more lit up than before. Also because I have a flashlight. Radio is silent today. Oh, I thought that was blood on the pillows for a second. Something About Water by Raquel B. Brown. Now, we already looked into this place a little bit before, but we can do a quick sweep again. This is not a room. This is the pool, entertainment, recreation room.
Hello?
We saw that before. So is this my room, or is this Casey's room, or something like... Wow, it's messy. Sure is messy. Yeah, some of the rooms were closed off.
Hello?
You looking for somebody here? They not opening? Ooh. Tammy didn't want me to come, I can tell. Not like the trip is even helping. I thought getting out of the city would inspire me, but Bright Falls is just a bunch of trees and empty storefronts. I need to find something. I'm tired of writing one-act plays about how shitty the world is. I thought scathing social commentary would make me feel like a real artist, but I don't know. It's not me. I want to write something weird, something really out there, something authentic. But what? Fuck this town. I don't even want to get into what happened last night. It's weird though. Sitting here in the hotel room, some pieces are starting to fall together. An idea for a new play, a space cult, burning down the galaxy in some misguided search for TBD. A lone man, an artist, wandering the stars until his destiny puts him straight in the cult's path. All black cast? A musical? A rock opera? The therapist place in Bright Falls, where Dr. Hartman was, it was supposed to be like a therapy for artist types, so I guess this place has a reputation for being good for that kind of thing. Is that a page? Oh dear. Ed returns to Cauldron Lake, I guess?
Ed hadn't been the same since his latest show had closed. This wasn't the first time one of his productions had shuttered early. Scathing social commentary in a one-act play wasn't exactly filling seats. When Tammy told him she was taking a research trip to Bright Falls, he decided to tag along. Ed told her he wanted to find inspiration. Really, he just wanted a break from the city. But it was true that he certainly needed to find something. A voice, a direction, an idea, something authentic to himself. Ed knew he couldn't keep using Tammy's money to fund his playwriting. After the argument with Tammy, Ed stormed out of the diner and drove their rental car back to Cauldron Lake to prove a point. Now standing in the dark woods, the sun hidden by the trees, Ed wished he could remember what that point was. Something about masculinity. He cursed at himself and turned to go. Suddenly, he was blinded by a light in his face. Voices shouted and hands pushed him to the ground. Ed struggled in vain.
Tammy and Ed, the people who saw Nightingale? That's right. The writers. Were they writers as well? Something like that, right? The part about making money, I feel like that's a constant struggle for people who make art, which is basically, I think, every single person in this world. You might not think of yourself as an artist in the traditional sense, but I think to create it's a human need. But we have a very limited time on Earth, right? And then we live in a society of capitalism, and so we always have to struggle between this balancing the scale of making what we want to make versus that thing actually being able to generate income. So being appealing enough to the masses and all that, being mainstream enough so that you can justify the time that you spent creating it and all that jazz. The eternal struggle. Another one? Tammy rides the ferry.
Tammy tapped her pen on her notebook. Alan Wake had ridden this same ferry into town when he arrived. This was his entry into Bright Falls. His first steps across the threshold. She wrote that down. She always found it helpful to walk in the victim's shoes. Do what they did. See what they saw. It added great color to the book. Tammy felt raindrops on her face. God, again? She pulled up her hood. The rain just kept coming. She missed New York. So far, this hadn't been the simple research trip she pictured. First the incident at the lake, then the fight with Ed. It's not surprising tempers got hot.
That's so...
They were both on edge after what had happened. Tammy had said some things she regretted. She looked out over the harbor. A chill passed through her. She hoped Ed wouldn't do anything stupid.
That's so similar to how Alan and Alice came here. They got into a bit of an argument in the beginning. It's actually kind of scary. Artist types. And then how earlier in The Dark Place, Alice was talking about how photography doesn't really put food on the table. Which kind of brings me back to, well, if she was struggling financially, how could she put on an exhibition? Who would want her? Who would want her stuff at an expedition if she's not famous? Not that I'm saying she's not good, but it goes back to the whole thing about commercial viability. You can actually hear him squeaking on the window.
It doesn't budge.
Still locked for now? I gotcha. Tammy and Ed, a little bit on them. I'm not sure if we'll ever see them again. Alan, writing them into the story as well. Damn it, Alan, stop increasing the scope of the story. This is scope creep. We're not gonna be able to wrap it up.
It won't open.
You gotta keep it manageable. There's too many people in the story now. Ooh, bright sunlight. Oh dear, did I miss you? Fantastic. So if we want to drive... No, thank you. Do we want to go to Cauldron Lake? We don't have to go to Cauldron Lake. There's no reason for us to go. I suppose there could be stuff. Like collectible stuff, but I also imagine things haven't really changed since the last time we went there. Unless if we go to a place that we hadn't visited already, like the back of the cabin. I feel like let's not go there because we don't have the bolt cutters yet. If we have it, we'll go. Morning. Are you reading it? That's backwards, isn't it? Oh no, you have it folded over. Realistic. Hello, diner. Oh, Rose isn't in today.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. I recommend a slice of pie with some coffee. You can't go wrong with that.
81st Deer Fest. No more ads?
Hey there.
I'm shining a flashlight on everybody.
How you doing?
Oh, can I have that burger?
So, I'm thinking of pre-gaming at my place before Deerfest. Drinks, snacks, some charades maybe. Interested?
In everything but the charades.
What's wrong with charades? It's fun. And deer-themed.
How is charades deer themed? Is that related to deer? Take first aid courses.
I feel like that calls for some celebration.
Remember the time you fell off the float and almost got ran over?
Only from your stories, funnily enough.
15th Deer Fest. That's a lot of Deer Fests. Oh! Okay, I didn't actually expect someone to be in here. Whoa! Alright. You guys just... Okay, people are just reading in the bathroom. Are you guys chilling out? Close the door, maybe?
I need something to force this open.
Force it open? Come on, come on. Keys. Nightingale's heart. Oh, these are used already. So I guess we don't need them? Oh, well, what a shame. What a shame. How are you doing? You doing good? Cool. Alright, let's get out of here.
Good afternoon. You fellas, let me know if you need anything, alright?
Little subtle things have changed. How's the campaign doing? Is it still going? Yeah. Okay, that place I didn't visit was the park. Park right here. Hey, there's a fire person.
I know. What was she even doing out there?
Oh, it's a construction person.
At that time of night? She was what? Digging at what? I'm telling you, that woman's not all there.
She says.
Oh no, oh no, oh no! What will become of my birds now? Where will they go? Who will feed them? Fly away, find a happier place. Go while you still can.
Where are you going? Why can't you feed them anymore? Sorry.
Now why'd you go and do that?
Sorry,
Stomping around like that and scaring the poor little things.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to speak to you. Hey. There's a stash near here. Lunchbox.
And what about old Margaret? Where will I go? Who will I look after when all my little friends are gone?
Where are you going? Is she getting old?
More of those kids' lunchboxes.
You wouldn't believe how hard it was to track down these lunchboxes. Thank goodness for the internet. You can find it on the internet? That's a little bit surprising. Just chilling out. It's nice, it's nice. Okay. Doesn't look like there's too much else around here. How is the police station doing? A little bit curious if, you know, a whole bunch of people died and disappeared. Does anyone care? There's a big construction thing here. Or what about the radio that was here? Quiet? Okay.
See you around.
Yeah, it looks like they just want me to go to Watery.
How many times do I have to tell you? She's gone missing.
Are you sure she's not just avoiding your calls?
Why would she do that? I'm a lovely person.
You sound lovely already.
The eye in the sky. I don't like it. It's staring at me.
We can't go here. Hey, some of the people got released. Didn't they? There was a guy moaning about how he didn't do it before.
Turn it away. Turn it away.
Alright, I think I'm gonna go now then. Yeah, because it seems like the town should be open all the time to us, so even if we do miss something, we could go back. We don't have a helpful sheriff putting stuff on my map here. So, we'll do a sweep again once we find the bolt cutters, I'm thinking. Until then, kind of an effort in vain. What you hammering? Nothing? Now, I do have some bullets, not that many. Oh, I can't take out my gun in town. Hey, what was this thingy? What was that thingy? Propane tank. Throwable gas canister, detonates when shot. So we throw it and then shoot it on the ground? Like that? Alrighty. Oh! My inventory... I guess it's looking okay, so maybe I don't have to worry too much. I was just thinking, these charms here... I can't have more than 3 anyway, so I really shouldn't be carrying this one. But we're alright for now. We'll find another shoebox. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is maybe I'll do a very quick spin to Cauldron Lake. I'm more curious in the driving transition. Will there be a phone call? If not, I'll just head to Watery. Yeah, no, it looks like that's it. Oh, the AWE station thingy is still... it's still beeping after all this time. Yeah, we don't have a bolt cutter yet. There are better times to come back here. These keep resetting. Okay, let's go to Watery.
Yeah, Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need
on
to
your
find
own?
the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? Must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so just be careful out there.
Optimistic.
Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the salt shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
Is that okay? We're just acting on our own? Wake doesn't need anyone to watch him.
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery. I should ask around.
Local girl. This is a brand new place that we don't have a map for yet. It feels... the vibes are different from Bright Falls already. Very sleepy, foggy.
Hey, what did you used to say your dream job was as a kid? I bet it wasn't dock worker.
I don't know about all that, but idle hands are the devil's playground, so...
Well, us fishing types appreciate you all, at least.
Hi, everybody. Can I get a tour around here? Anybody want to take me around? Fishing rules. Do not feed the fish. No catch and release. Cook what you catch. Well, what's missing here? Have you seen me? Oh no, there's a doggy named Stella missing. But I don't recommend putting 4 posters on the same bulletin board like that. I don't know if that helps.
The flooding is even worse here. More like underwatery.
Flooding?
I'll have to tell Casey that one later.
Mayor Setter.
Mayor Seta will stand up for justice.
Same. Wait, the election was happening over in Bright Falls as well, so is Bright Falls a town or a city or I don't even know. Oh, we can take a picture here. Excuse me? Ahti? Wait, just let me get one good picture, please. Oh, there's a lost cat poster. I can't turn myself... Oh, dang it, I can't... Oh...
A vote for Mayor Setter is a vote for everyone. For Watery!
Okay then. Catchy tune.
He's done singing.
Kaivon pohjalle ruumiskasan. Tästä yöstä ei selviä kukaan.
Oh, don't say that, please.
Synkäs huoneessaan kirjoittaen. Onki houreistaan sinut säkeeseen. Hän peilistä suotui.
Is this an elderly home?
Murhan polte se kruunua. Tuon katseen tunnet, et voi unohtaa. Vaik kasvot piiloutuu verivertaan.
Let's just pay attention. It's a karaoke night at the local pub. Did Alan tell Saga about Ahti is what I'm curious about. Is this repeating? Yeah, I think it's repeating a little bit. A terrifyingly strange dive into the dark depths of an artist's mind. A film by Thomas Zane, Tom the Poet. A pinprick of light in an ocean of darkness. Starring Thomas Zane as the diver, Barbara Jagger as the dark presence, Cynthia Weaver as the Lady of the Light, Emil Hartman as the assistant. Based on a novel by Alan Wake. Okay, written and directed by Thomas Zane. The dark doppelganger in the art and life of Thomas Zane. Originally Thomas Sane, the auteur. Guest lecture by the president of the Bright Falls Film Society, Thomas Emerson. Discussing Zane's early career in Finland, his artist commune in Bright Falls, his lost work Tom the Poet, his mysterious disappearance in 1970, playing his own dark double in the films, the poet, the writer, the diver, Thomas the Rhymer.
Excuse me. Do you not where? Hush. Ahti's in the middle of a show.
Rose.
I'm the first FBI agent to ever get shushed.
Wait, that's Rose. Wait, this is new. Moose Fest. Suomi Hall, raffles, karaoke, skits. Come one, come all. Is it an... Every time I think he's ending, he's looping back to the beginning. Welcome to the coffee world. One-of-a-kind amusement park opens in Watery. I'm sure all of our readers know Ilmo Koskela, who, with the help of his brother Jaco, has been making our small town of Watery a bustling hub with his various business ventures. The latest of these, Coffee World, has its grand opening just around the corner. I had the chance to ask Ilmo a few questions about Coffee World. Ilmo, what is Coffee World about? I'm glad you asked. Coffee World is the world's greatest coffee-themed amusement park for all the ages. And right here in our hometown of Watery, it's got all the rides, thrills, and excitement you can ask for. And of course, lots of delicious fresh coffee, both hot and iced. Put that in. How did this unique business idea come about? Well, as you know, I'm all about ideas, an idealist you could say. But what's even more important to me than my many successful businesses is our hometown. With my help, we can revitalize Watery, build its economy back up, bring the tourists back in, and enjoy ourselves in the process too. Coffee World is just as much as the townspeople as it is for the out-of-towners. Which attraction should the visitors be sure to not miss? Oh, that's like having to choose a favorite child. It's impossible. I bet it's not. But the Slow Roaster is of course a wonderful ride full of mystery and magic, and the Espresso Express is sure to give you a thrill. Also, don't forget to drop by the Fresh Pot gift shop on your way out. You never know what treasures you might find. Coffee, I bet. I can't see that. Yes. Coffee World, an amusement park. Is this Watery's own Nessie? An anonymous source sent this photograph to our editors, claiming it was captured during the last full moon. A majestic beast hidden in the depths of the water, or an elaborate prank. A sea creature that defies the very laws of nature, or a submarine relic from the Cold War era. A lonely wanderer searching for companionship and compassion, or a fearsome monster out for blood. These questions, among others, haunt our editorial team here at The Bright Falls Record after one of our avid readers sent in this mysterious photograph as evidence of an unidentified creature roaming Watery's waters and making a rare but opportune appearance. This titillating spotting might just be the event of the year. As we dive deeper into this mystery, we here at Bright Falls Record invite all our readers to a naming competition. What should our local beast be called? Watery Wanda? Shelly the Sea Monster? Send in your suggestions now. More updates and revelations to follow as the story unfolds. Names of what? What are all these names? People in the town who've done something? I don't think we're gonna be able to catch Ati finishing the show. Like he's just meant to go on for a while, is the impression I'm getting. Oh yes, there's people outside. Oh. I'm a little bit surprised to see Rose here, though. Guess it's her day off. It's gonna loop back to the beginning, isn't it? See? We'll just have to come back later.
Hello. Do you have a second?
Long time and no see, Miss Anderson.
Oh God.
Thor and Odin are not here. They are old tricksters always sneaking off.
Sorry, no, I wanted to ask you about something else.
Saga, did you not catch that he knew who you are? He said Miss Anderson, he knows you, just like Rose. Valhalla Nursing Home, it's the old gods of Asgard.
Do you live around here?
I live in Bright Falls. You've seen me around. I am Mr. Blum. You call me Vladimir. I work at the nursing home. I take care of your old people. We are on day trip, music, sauna, the good times. I bring them here in the bus.
The elderly are very important. And it's a very nice bus. Thanks. Can you point me to any trailers around here?
Sure. Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park. Ilmo Koskela owns it. He owns many things in town.
And where is Ilmo?
I saw Ilmo and his brother at the bridge. Well, what used to be the bridge.
I guess that means we can check it out. We've already met one of the brothers earlier.
Hey, how's it going?
Valhalla for Odin and Thor. Old phone booths. Ships.
Oh, you rascal. What have you been up to this time around? There's only so many times I can keep fixing the same hole.
Ship is named Ritva.
Watery's definitely quaint.
Thought you were gonna say watery is watery. Fresh fish. Oh! Thank you, I do need that. Siamese catch of the day, fresh out of Cauldron Lake.
I bet they have good fish here.
Fresh.
Hello.
Hi. It's very... What the hell was that sound? It's even sleepier than Bright Falls.
Where's the time gone? There's just a wretched husk of what used to be me left.
Oh, don't say that. We all, time, passing of time, it's normal. It's a normal thing. Sauna. Does that mean that we can meet Odin and Thor? Maybe. They're having a real party in there.
Enjoy your day.
Enjoying it, thanks. Just checking out the little nooks and crannies. Even though I'm supposed to be on a timer and all that. Why is backup not coming? We have dead people here. Backup's not coming yet.
A trailer park. Ilmo Koskela. He's that tour guide we met at Cauldron Lake. I need to find him.
Light, laughter, and love will guide you home. Contact Ilmo Costiella to find your dream home today. At a trailer park. Is it the same trailer park that we were in Alan Wake?
Mom's family was from Sweden. I've always imagined it kind of like this. Saunas, lakes. Seems nice. Enjoying the sauna?
You bet. The steam is amazing on my creaky old joints. I'm just waiting for Ati to wrap up his show so we can crack open some beers.
I've read that taking a sauna is good for preventing dementia.
Yeah, and so is beer.
Really?
Ever heard of the cult of the tree?
The half-deer, half-man monsters? Oh, sure I've heard of them. They're the reason I can't risk taking walks in the forest anymore. If one of them shows up, how am I supposed to get away? I can't run with a bad hip. I'd be killed for sure. I could maybe use my crutches to defend myself. Do you think that'd work? You're the professional.
Probably smart just to stay in the sauna for now.
That'd be a good idea. Can't walk down here. But you're just standing in dirt right now, though. This isn't the sauna, is it? It's inside?
Hey, Seva, a sauna doesn't fix what ails ya. You're a goner.
They also say silence is golden.
Nobody up for conversation? Whoa, look at this.
Have you heard old Pat's radio show lately? Yeah, I fear he's losing his grip on reality.
I don't care to listen to pointless jibber-jabber. Not on the radio and not in the sauna.
Telling you to shut up already. So, this is all still around Cauldron Lake as well. Yeah, it's quite big, actually. The amusement park. Wait, Coffee World is open already? We can go visit too? Thanks. Thank you. Lots of beer. Can I have one? Thank you, thank you.
Whew. Hot.
Right? Is it operating? Let's not stay for too long. I'm wearing a lot.